Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Endless Legend, where we siege Enolia for the win. We're mostly gonna... Oh, I didn't realize we could pop that out like that. That's kind of handy. Oh, and we can dismiss from there as well. Most of these we'll still want to click on to make sure everything is okay. Alright. Oh, I did have a move queued up there, which I guess is fine. Siege is still progressing. You can move forward, that's fine. And end turn. We got a level up. Ah, and they did decide to attack me. Okay. Which is fine. They're not that they have much of a reinforcement or a fortification bonus anyway, but they're not going to take advantage of it. They are going to have 4 units right away. A level 3 dredge, whatever that is. Another Arpuja. And the Harmonites that we know they're pretty goddamn beefy. Its defense is 79 is the big deal. The dredge only has 184 hit points and lower defense. So the dredge is not a problem. It does potentially have a stun attack, which can be a pain in the butt, but otherwise I'm not terribly concerned. Let's go into the battlefield and see what happens. Oh, actually, we don't even have to wait for that many reinforcements. I guess because we're like right close there. I don't know how the logic for everything works, but that's going to be fine. In terms of cliffs and things, I think that means that we would like very much to start with these guys up here, because otherwise there's going to be big problems with actually getting into melee range. That's my leader, who does not have to be close. I can move you over here, move my warlocks up that way. Do I not have any of my range dudes right now? Oh, that is unfortunate. We'll do something like that. That I think should be okay. In combat-wise, I think this will be reasonable as well, and I'm going to go ahead and start up with the defense boost, as I always do. Defense is pretty strong. Wow, that is a lot of damage. These Harmonites are fantastic. I'm definitely going to have to try to find them in the world next time I play and see if I can assimilate them. Anyway, this should be a relatively easy combat, although this is going to be a nice little wing attack. 38 damage, although he took way more damage back than I did to him in the first place, which is nice. 115 damage over there, very, very good. Be nice to actually, like, kill them, but I'll take what I can get. And these guys who may or may not... Yeah, look at that, they got the stun off. That's actually really annoying. Huh. Wow. There's not a whole lot left there. You know... Hey, what? Why don't you just join in the combat? Get all the kills out over there. Make sure to finish that dude off. Or whoever goes first, try to kill that dude off. And then you do that. That's fine. Okay. Aha! We took 0 damage from there. We're gonna need both attacks to kill him. Boom! Huge DPS. Nice, 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 nice. It'll be interesting to see what my hero does, because I had given him an attack. Will he decide to attack, or will he go ahead and do a buff at that point? I have no idea what he decided to do. They will redirect. Like, if something dies, they will redirect and do something else. Oh, wow. It's just a stomp. Just a total one-sided stomp. You gonna be able to attack? Oh, I think you are. You're a little bit low, though. Did you die? You did die. I should have actually told you to just move away. That was actually a mismanagement. I should have taken him, told him to just move away as opposed to interacting in combat. That way he'd survive. And this way I lose a unit that I did not need to lose in any way whatsoever. Anyway, there should be no defenders left here, though. I think there was like 1 unit. But it's probably pretty safe for us to just go and attack. I actually lost 2 dudes. Makes me sad. Go for the attack. 1 fanatic left. And yeah, some of my units are a little bit low, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. Ready to fight. My leader... Oh yeah, it's deployment phase. So, we'll move the healthy one as far forward as possible. Actually, they should all be in a shape to survive. So we'll just get everyone relatively close-ish. Actually, I'll move my leader over here. We're going to ready up. Just help out with the DPS. I'm not even going to spend any dust on anything. Now, these guys are pretty tough, these fanatics. They've got 99 defense going on right now, plus a little bit of fortification, so they had the extra hit points, the extra 54, I think it was. But they should get utterly annihilated here. My hero is not a big, beefy DPS monster. Oh, I'm realizing I'm not upgrading my hero's items. 172? Freaking amazing, these rumblers. And that's it. That's the end of the combat. We should now own the very last city. Do we take it? Do we take it? Dismiss? I suspect that as soon as we end the turn, we will win. We'll position these guys in the city. We can, I don't know, get some gold going on. Everyone's on production mode. No, well, let's not have the city start. This is a huge city. As always, I don't give my cities enough love, and they never grow as big as the AI ones. Let's just end turn, see what happens. Did we win? Yeah! Oh, I got a bunch of achievements. Just warming up, no pain, no gain. I'm the eternal end. Quill 18 of the Ardent Mages has achieved a victory, elimination, and supremacy simultaneously. I think that's because, yeah, we killed everyone, plus we had enough territory that we would have won through that as well. I think I probably could have just literally just used a settler to build an extra city, and we would have won that way, but this was more fun. Here we see our PowerPoints here. The red one just collapses. This is Glone, who did have a lot of territory, and I was a little bit nervous about it, and we just flat out crushed him. It was like, oh, well, that was pretty easy. And then one by one, everyone else fell. Although, I can't take credit for killing the belly slicers. The belly slicers were entirely killed by another AI, so that saved me a little bit of point. Military score. My military was not even that impressive. Caden, who obviously had a lot of troops that were very potent, had a much more powerful military score. This is probably the first time we fought in the city, and then the second time where my stuff just got destroyed. Actually, no, this is him using up a lot of his military to kill the belly slicers. So I just happened to come in at his weakest. Otherwise, I would have been absolutely smashed. I guess I was taking things for granted here, how I was playing. Expansion rate. So, Caden, the orange one, not really. This is probably taking little minor city-states or minor factions and or just growing his population in his city, so it was a pretty flat line. That being said, despite the fact that I had way more cities, you can see my expansion was not much higher either, probably because my cities were smaller, crappier, and unhappy all the time. So we're going to have to figure out some more of those mechanics. Population did eventually go. Research is pretty much in lockstep. Food, it's one of those graphs that you can't, tell anything about. I think as you know, sort of people get moved from one type of building to another, those graphs will change a lot. Approval, mine's sort of middling a lot. The Cadne, they were happy, but they only had one city, so that helps a lot. And diplomacy points. Well, alright, well that was interesting. I do like this game a lot. I think it's really beautiful and really interesting. I'm a little bit worried about the sort of replayability and depth of gameplay later on, but the fact of the matter is I simply don't know enough about the game yet to judge the depth. Every game seems really shallow when you're just starting because you don't realize what depths may or may not be lurking behind the scenes. I would like it if you guys want to see some more. First of all, let me know. And, you know, everyone's always like, yeah, I'm just more of everything. But, you know, keep in mind, instead of doing Endless Legend, I could be doing another game. I could be getting in some more Civ 5 or some Crusader Kings or some EU4 or some other title that people might be interested in. So if you do want more Endless Legend, keep in mind it may come instead of something else. But if you do, you should also let me know what faction I should play. Do check out, the wikis for it and find the description of the various factions. We'll figure out what we might want to play as. And, you know, every one of them play a little bit differently. The Ardent Mages were mostly about having those spells in combat, which are a pretty big deal, as opposed to having a completely different sort of Empire-level gameplay. We could put down those pillars, and we did use them early on for the science. And I guess we could have kept going for a science victory, assuming I knew how to manage my cities, which I clearly don't. But let me know what you think I should play. A lot of them will play quite a bit differently. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.